service by people want to know where is this socializing gonna end, literally this and that. That's why I choose my profile picture, and the reason why it doesn't end is because you're irresponsible and you spank over and over again, and I stop while I'm ahead. Okay, so literally the pain I had with women starts off just like this. Okay, so first off, I have green eyes, literally, and I have a little bit of a flaw where it comes to modeling, meaning that where it comes to facial structure. All right, literally, I don't have two beady eyes on top of a flat flounder face like Brian Aquino. Literally, and James is my exact flaw where it came to modeling. Okay, literally. So what ends up happening, right? Literally, is I end up being a pre-board, throughout my entire life, right? And I don't want to ruin this video because this one's very important because let's just say everything I was into about a female was flashy. It wasn't really real. And when it comes to recent conversations, I end up recognizing a certain part of reverse psychology. But let's start off with seventh grade. In seventh grade, I asked out every single girl. On top of being a dancer, I actually legitimate dancer. That spins in my head like Chris Brown. But can't do a noble thing like popping lock correctly. And what you don't know is that my actual girl problem is connected to a social problem, literally. And the biggest thing that I have, back in the day was socializing. Okay, or the biggest thing I would have to say is that I don't do anything simple. All right, literally my big social pain back in the day was fact without emphasis. All right, because my emphasis gets me in trouble. Remember I told you literally how people would push fact after I have all my emphasis, how gang members made me feel this way and that way. All right, literally that's just one of them. Okay, so aside from what I was, my social pain went like this. When it came to getting the girl, definitely, literally, I was almost fucking there. Literally, and then I dipped out, literally, because of how foolish shit, my lifestyle was. And that's connected to me not actually liking people, me not being social, me still watching anime and being a nerd. All right? So that's, one, okay? So I know this video is fucking quadruple, but let me tell you, okay? So, the first girl who actually accepted my request was Kimmy, all right? So what happened, over time, my principal woman literally was Kenny, Hendry, and the Blue Jordans. Okay, that was the principal. In actuality, you morphed her. You got her pregnant, literally, and things moved on, right? Literally, so it's a little bit of standard, but it's more so literally inexperience. And where it comes to actually going out and getting to know people, the pain I go through today was so fucking bullshit because what my family's referring to when they're speaking, not reverse psychology, it's that you don't like a lot of stuff and you don't want to go out. Therefore, literally, in order to take it slow, which is my mom's first advice when it came to women, take it slow, stop trying to get in their pants, stop doing this and that, and to cut corners for this video, I have to say, me being able to get in their past, but me not being able to have a single relationship, literally was just, completely fucked me up with my mother. All right, literally, the fact that literally, I got them on the inside, literally, but I could never, wear a suit and tie, literally, play a social game, literally, or have anything, not times out of 10, killed my mother. Okay, all right. So I'm telling you like that. I used to, back on, bitches on MySpace. I used to, Mac on, a whole bunch, hoes basically by 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 saying, "Oh, do you have a big ass?" Oh my god, oh my god, literally, I'm right next to a whole bunch of kids that I probably have. Oh my god, shit. This is very fucking awkward because I had excruciating pain with women, especially, from Leg Come to You, with Omar, okay? Because all the things I want to do, how to do the flashy fucking fit in without the gang of blood, meaning that I just wanted girls at a service level, I never wanted to get to know them, I just wanted one to look cool, all right? And when it came to sex, I was horny as a motherfucker, okay? Because, oh my god, people don't believe this video, but this is true. All right. What happened was I was so desperate. Literally, the rule around dating is to never be desperate. Literally, always have multiple options open because if you don't have multiple options, you can't play a game. All right. Literally. So that's one of them. Okay. So let's rewind a little bit. Okay. It starts off, Catherine James, a standard getting to know people and actually playing the game was so excited since she was 10 years old. All right. But when it comes to my mother, all right. So research versus psychology, I just learned about my mother because when I was in high school, when I was a junior year, really, I was in purple. I was in 4 wearing purple. Literally, I was jumping up and down saying, I want girlfriend, I want a girlfriend, this, and that, literally. And so, literally, what that was, right? Literally was, he was saying, the social intuition, oh, literally, you have something wrong with yourself, literally, it's so off, literally. But in actuality, I was on point. That's just for, that's only for the view. That's only for, the interviewers, the police, the people who were actually looking at this video. That was like reverse psychology. I was on point and I was doing better than she was a team. But that's not the point of this video. The point is that I had actual social pain through 9 times out of 10, not being able to go out with some girl, and every single time I got close to one, a big principle got in the way. All right. That's it. As everybody knows my channel. That's why, people like Jenny came along, drawing anime perfectly, really. I complained about, my life's problems. you know, um, all the way to the point, literally. So what happened with Jenny, literally, is I looked at her, literally, and she hugged me first thing after I showed her, a Soul Eater AMV. And it never got to the point where I was a boyfriend. It never got to the point when I was at her house, And then literally, as I got older, literally, I was like, her and Ivy, were probably double teaming me. That's why my mom thought I was high one day when I wasn't, okay? Literally, so, literally, that's why, blood's so stupid. The gang blood is so stupid. Literally, the reason why you can't take rattlesnake venom, literally, is because, your immune system, your digestive system, literally, is too weak. Literally, it can't take it. Literally, so please believe blood all you want. Literally, take the rattlesnake venom all you want. It's probably, the same as chocolate milk, okay? So still, the truth, all right, about me and Roman. Literally was, let it come to you, because every single time, I relate to a social problem, because that's what Mr. Pledger, that's what my mom said. All right, literally, take it slow, literally focus on your work. Do not focus on fitting in, focus on your fucking work. Literally, that's exactly, what Mr. Pledger said as well. Literally, because what Mr. Pledger said, literally, was you try too hard to fit in, you don't endure them. Literally, how he was heavy on playing sports and shit. I know. We live in a time of credit. That was one big whole lesson. Literally, you can fucking slip, you can fuck other girls in the other school. And when we ask you to get a normal fucking girl, literally, M4, you can't do it. You can't get a normal plain faced girl like Gone with the Wind, but you can get all these superficial bitches, literally. And that's why, literally, when I was jumping up and down to high school, I was literally what they wore. I was what women wore with no intuition, okay? Lily, that's crazy. All right, because if you don't know, when you're older, Lily, you're supposed to wear blue George. You're supposed to be a gentleman. You're supposed to be a suit and tie. You're supposed to take it out someplace like a man. And the reason why I'm in so much pain right now is like, how my mom is calling me out, Lily, a big critical edges like 31 all the way to fucking 33. Lily, it's exactly the same reason, Lily. If you would have got your oompa somebody one time after your cousin told you to wear a tail, after your cousin told you this, after we told you to take it slow, after we told you to fucking listen, Lily, you wouldn't have had, the waste all those years, Lily, get your oompa all the older people. All right. So guess what ended up happening, right? Okay? There's something more to that. There's something big, all right? Literally, because the main problem I fucking had, literally, where it came to fit in with social studies, is I could never get a girl to fit in, but you come close to getting her pants. Literally, my mom started laughing first thing. No, it's true. It's completely fucking true, all right? Literally, you're supposed to literally be a leader, not a follower. And what Mr. Pledger said, literally, with girls is that I was, a straight, fucking follower. And he told me, literally, if you work hard on your fucking anime, the right girl will come. So if you want to interrupt this video, all right? I want to interrupt this video. What happened was a coincidence happened to a point where I grabbed a whole bunch of girls who cosplayed at a convention that are literally some of my best friends to this day. Literally, so when I got the girl, the right girl, and I was in your fucking dreams, guess what ended up happening, okay? Literally, it came from gorillaing something hands-on instead of actually, leading you on, staying still, letting it come to you like how they actually told me, all right? Literally, so my pain with woman, came from within and out represents strategy, if you know what they're saying something. But, in actuality, all right, fucking, my pain literally came from not being able to get them definite once, and that's why Sarah's a crazy person. Literally, you don't know that girls come with mental problems. Sarah literally gave me this so much, definition of the inside, which is what all guys want from playing baseball, but she never, gave me the full, go out, boyfriend, girlfriend. And guess what? I still don't have one, to this day, I still have, a girlfriend on paper, but, I know gangs, I know bloods, this and that. That's why I hate my mom's ego, because literally supports the oxymoron. Literally, if everybody going out in the form of reverse psychology, because those people are more desperate to actually get one. Literally, and see, plays the whole game of blood. Oh, literally, fucking, we have our imagination shit. Literally, we leave our shit behind. We do this, and that. Literally, so let's fit the role right now. Literally, let's get a fat, let's get sick back his hair and get her a girl that's fucking as fine as mine. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Literally, that's why I hate her fucking ego, because she keeps on fucking trading. That's what fucking ruined America. Those people kept on fucking sneaking in, TNA, but literally never actually admit to the fact that they have way more fucking death than me. Literally, that's why that game's gonna die. Because literally, I hear Alicia, not that's the bottom one, but the one that actually went out while I was there. Literally, I bet it's 200 pounds. That's another social problem. I'm like, at least she was pretty strong for a girl. He's like, you think? See, bitches over 200 pounds. Literally, it's so literally, What ended up happening, right? Okay, is my pain literally came from within because I was so strong. Literally, I was so hung strong on fucking getting one to fit in instead of actually getting one to like me for who I was. Literally, so I had a couple concrete validations. Like Lena invited me to her party. Literally, she gave me a lap dance. I was hard as pop rocks, but leave this and that. So what happened? To short summaries, that I became a rapper like Fabulous. I got all the girls in the future. Drew let come to you, but when that shit happened to me, I'm in high school. Literally, I saw one after one. Literally, I was very judgmental at the time because I did the right thing at the right time. Remember, factor no emphasis. All right, my factor with no emphasis got so bad. Literally, I saw a whole bunch of all balls. They're all fucking ugly. Literally, did one by 9 times out of 10 came. She was hella fine. All right, literally. So um, it's true. I was dancing for girls like Elisa's and Pot. Hey, Lily, this is starting to be taken like by top tier baseball players. This and that. Lily, I told you, Lily, that's a big misconception. When you get a female, you want to have money, and do big shit, like a man. You know, you know, you don't want to be a born on the inside. I know you got a double in part stealing, but in all actuality, I don't take that shit too seriously. I'm not that social. So, I don't trust people that much. But in actuality, you know, I can't believe that this generation is so fucking stupid. All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to remake this video because specifically people are too desperate. Literally, they don't want full delivery because what they wanted. Who doesn't want a whole moment literally with me and all the girls at once? So they can say this, and that. Literally, so they have. But I've been through all fucking problems because I've been through too many problems to be actually getting it when people are staying in social positions are pretending on the sidelines too much. All right, so I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I only had Asperger's, and that shit fucked me up when I was with my mother, literally, because of how much, definitely, signals I had, literally, how many women, I actually slept with compared to other people, literally, how many people were fucking fake, how many people denied social signals, because how I kept on, playing off, what somebody said without recognizing that the other person was lying. It killed me. Literally, it's true. It's completely fucking true, So you only felt that from the video a couple of times, all right? So, literally, I can't believe we live in a world that's so fucking stupid. Literally, that when the time happened, literally, when I acted out in class, literally, Mr. Patrick being over thinking the same thing. Literally, he thought over was gonna break, but it was actually Eris. I can't believe that your ass is so fucking retarded that you're hiding behind so many dags, not telling dags so much fucking shit. All the way to a port. Literally, that's the only source of comedy. That's why I gave up on Bush's podcast. Oh, boop. Now it's gonna pop up right now. Literally, probably later on today to prove me wrong. Fuck. But, I couldn't fix this video. I tried, but literally, like I said, when I dealt with all those problems, with all those girls getting mixed signals, they all moved on. Literally, they got married or some shit. But when I became a rapper, they're all at my fucking door. All right, so it's true. And I had so much game as a pimp. Literally, I took advantage of it. Like, yo, fucking, so what? They're fucking full of shit. Literally, who is the fucking idiot to fucking make an enemy? More than a friend. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? All right. And so, that shit eternally, fucked me up, okay? Literally, fucking being on the inside, literally, and not being able to get them, eternally on the outside, really, really fried me with my motor. So that's just the fucking video, okay? I'm done. Fucking, you don't want to fucking feel that, I got rejected a whole bunch of times. Literally, I never had one fucking, real. You want to keep on double implying that, top tier mob bosses and gang members still, that's on fucking you. Because I know it's a social issue, where you don't get people 9 times out of 10. All right? Literally, you don't want to go to baseball games. You don't want to go to big events. You want to stay within yourself, and then you want people to go to your own fucking plane. Well, Modern Mr. Pleasure told me straight out, literally, just fucking focus on the subject. Literally, and fucking literally, everything will fucking come into place. Literally. And it's just worse. It's worse than that shit, all right? So, that's it. And that's why her video pisses me off, because even though I know everything nowadays, even though I'm a good player nowadays, fucking What she told me, literally about fucking literally about literally why I was destroyed before, literally I couldn't listen. She's like, that's why you don't listen, literally. Where it came to the till and absolutely everything was because I was eradicated and I was still in pain from the social before. Okay, literally that's the rule. Literally behind the audio. That's what she sums up shit. One line. Literally, you're doing shit. You're competing with people like Telequito, literally you're around in real top tier, high tier people in high school, literally. And she's not giving her crap. This and that. And now I know there's something currently wrong with her. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. Thus being amnesia, and later.